Este programa es traído a ustedes por Help You Sell Galeria Realty. Good morning and welcome to the new Maria Powell TV show. We're still going through a lot of changes that we hope will make this program more entertaining and reach a greater audience. Today we have a lot of surprises for you with a variety of segments such as real estate, health, memes, bloopers, and a lot more, so stay tuned. Muy buenos días tengan todos ustedes y bienvenidos al nuevo programa de Maria Powell. Estamos aún pasando a través de cambios que esperamos hagan de este programa una ventana más para mejorar en la vida diaria, aprender y penetrar un mercado más amplio e internacional. Hoy, como siempre, les tenemos un programa lleno de sorpresas con nuestros ya muy conocidos segmentos de bienes raíces, salud, memes, talento, bloopers, música y mucho más. Así que, señoras, ¿cuál es la condición de ver nuestro programa? Pues que bailen conmigo al final. Así que comenzamos Maria Powell TV Show. Buongiorno e benvenuti a Maria Powell TV Show. Il programma sta andando verso nuovi orizzonti, molte sorprese avrete durante la trasmissione per raggiungere un pubblico sempre più vasto ed esigente. Avrete immobile, salute, memi, bloopers e molto di più. Non andate via che alla fine balleremo tutti insieme. E cominciamo! And here is Mission Impossible Woman. ¿Cómo están? Bueno, gracias que están aquí con nosotros en este programa Maria Powell TV Show. And well, yo pensé que vamos a seguir bailando la música porque todavía continúa. Thank you, Dan. We got it. So we are, I like that music mostly because it just reminds me of myself. Yes, I am impossible, believe it or not. Anyways, but wonderful Sunday here this morning, and I thank you very much for your presence here on this TV show. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros esta mañana de domingo. Y bueno, pues más que nada les tenemos un programa preparado para ustedes. Queremos comenzar con darle las gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, como lo son Help You Sell Galeria Realty, Zion Arizona Video Productions, también Meg Hayden Design, que nos diseñó este set, que bueno, ya lo tenemos que cambiar un día de estos. Y bueno, pues más que nada, gracias a la American Heart Association, Angel Charity, Migdalia Nogales y bueno, a todas las personas que nos dan la mano aquí para que este programa continúe aquí pues con ustedes. Y bueno, pues gracias, como les decía de nuevo, por estar aquí con nosotros. Les tenemos muchas sorpresas, mucha información, así es de que quédense con nosotros. Y bueno, pues aquí gracias y bienvenidos a Maria Powell TV Show. Okay, so we are going to interview this amazing personality here. Y bueno, amigos, pues quiero que sepan que ya era hora de entrevistar a esta personalidad. Hola, Sophie. Hi, Sophie. How are you?
Hola, Ma. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
También bien preciosa. No sabes el gusto que me da que estés aquí con nosotros como siempre. Y bueno, pues ya ahora que estuvieras aquí, ¿no? Que te entrevistáramos. Ven nada más. ¿Cómo le haces para tener esas pestañas blancas tan bonitas? A ver.
Ay, pues si te diría, no me iba a quedar aquí todo el día. Tengo que estar frente al espejo y laciármelas, así como lo haces tú.
Ok, pues me da mucho gusto. Por cierto, a ver, dime por qué eres tan traviesa, Sophie. ¿Cómo le podemos hacer para que ya no seas tan traviesa, que estés tranquila, que no corretees a tantas lagartijas en la casa? Dime.
Ay, mami, yo no soy traviesa. Solo me gusta ser juguetona con todos. Pero no soy traviesa. ¿Se te hace que soy traviesa?
Pues sí, hasta que no las traes las lagartijas todas muertas a la casa, es cuando...
Me gusta jugar con ellas nomás. Nomás que no aguantan nada.
van a aguantar si las destrozas en un ratito. Sofía, por cierto, no me ignores, te estoy hablando, Sofía.
Ay, mami, ya. ¿Por qué me hablas así?
Y bueno, pues como ustedes verán, con Sofía no se puede hablar de cosas serias. Así es de que vamos a pasar a otro segmento porque pues esto aquí terminó. Hasta pronto. Sofía. Sophie. And as always, I'm very excited to bring these two beautiful ladies that not only are beautiful outside, but also in their heart. And we're talking now about the American Heart Association, and we have Zoe Burkham.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, beautiful. And we have the smiliest Carrie Durham. How are you?
Well, thank you very much.
Well, I'm happy you guys are here
Thanks for having us again.
And let's talk about, I thank you very much to both of you for being here and for sharing all these good feelings and things for other people. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're glad to be back and lots of fun things coming up in the works. So our Go Red for Women event is happening on September 15th. That's a Saturday at JW Marriott Star Pass. And it's going to be a great day with a lot of fun, a lot of knowledge. So we're hoping people can come and join us.
Absolutely. So let me tell them, by the way, déjenme decirles que por cierto estamos aquí con dos hermosísimas mujeres, que es Zoe y Carrie de la American Heart Association. Y nos van a hablar de un evento que viene el 15 de septiembre en JW Marriott Star Pass Resort, que es el hotel Marriott, ahí en la Star Pass, como siempre. Y bueno, la información que tienen para ustedes es prácticamente de salvar la vida. Their lives can be saved.
Absolutely.
If they come to this place and understand and learn all this, right?
Absolutely. The mission of Go Red for Women, it was started in 2004 by the American Heart Association to educate women what the #1 killer of women is. It's heart disease. And so it's really important that we continue to do these events nationwide, especially here in Southern Arizona, to educate our women and those that love us what little things we can do to change our lifestyle to live longer, healthier, happier lives and have more time with our loved ones.
Right, and we really need to be aware that it can happen to any of us.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean,
At
it
any
doesn't
time.
matter what color you are, what anything, it can happen to all of us. Como dice Zoe, es muy importante que vengan a este evento porque van a tener mucha información, señoras, y como les comentaba hace un momento, pues les puede salvar la vida. Y bueno, los números. This thing about the numbers, that I really been dying to know my numbers. Oh, by the way, I just talked to my daughter and she says, you need to know your fat, your cholesterol, your, I don't know, all this, your like
blood
liver
glucose,
and
yep,
all that.
absolutely.
So I will learn all those things there.
So we'll have a segment that will talk about know your numbers. There's 5 important numbers to know. So it's your blood pressure, your body mass index, also known as BMI, your cholesterol levels, and there's a good cholesterol and a bad cholesterol. And then also your, I'm gonna blank on it right now, but there's five segments that you should know. And we will have actually somebody else on your show, Dr. Shaheen, in a couple of weeks that he can help share that information as well.
Absolutely. So tell me the day again is September 15th.
September 15th, it's a Saturday at JW Marriott Star Pass. Tickets can be purchased online at Tucson GRFW, so Tucson Go Red for Women .heart.org. And then if you have any questions, you can contact me directly. My number is 520-917-7519.
Beautiful. We're going to put her number and all the information where you can buy or purchase those tickets. Ojalá que los podamos tener ahí todos ustedes porque, como dice ella, hay 5 números de información muy importante que deben de conocer. Yo definitivamente tengo que estar ahí porque I need to know my numbers.
Absolutely.
I don't know them yet.
It will be fun.
Yeah,
will be a
Karen's
lot of
going to
fun.
be there. It's going to be fun. Now, so what's going to be about? Tell me about the fun, because I know.
Sure. So at our education, or we have 4 educational breakout sessions where you'll learn information or like know your numbers or hands-only CPR, which we learned a few weeks ago when we were here last.
Yes.
We also have a speaker. Her name's Sammy, and she is Miss Tucson Old Pueblo, and she will be our passion speaker for the event. And there'll just be a lot of fun, a great community event for folks to participate in.
Exactly, and what a great day. It's just Saturday, it's not like
Stay the
it's a
weekend.
weekend and all that sort of thing. Ok, well, por cierto dice Zoe que vamos a tener mucha información y bueno, también vamos a tener diversión. Obviamente Carrie va a estar ahí ya con la sonrisa de ella, tenemos más que suficiente diversión. Pero bueno, más que nada, pues ojalá que nos puedan acompañar, porque le digo, pues yo voy a estar ahí y yo sí necesito saber mis números, porque si no, recuerden que la vida es preciosa. Life is precious.
It's very
right? It's very precious to really have to take care of it. Any other thing that you want to add?
That's all for this
That's
time.
all for this? Okay.
We'll be back soon.
She's going to bring a fabulous doctor in a couple of weeks that we're going to really have incredible, amazing information that we really need to pay attention to a lot. Actually, I just got distracted, but I was watching a video that we're going to put in this show about the silent killer, and that was from American Heart Association, how a normal woman was doing the laundry, and she just felt something. So they were saying, you better take care of these signs, or you will never wear that dress that she was going to wash.
Absolutely.
Have you seen it? It's just amazing.
Prevention is key.
Prevention is key. Well, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next one, right?
Sounds good.
And well, stay with us because we have more here at Maria Powell TV show. Remember, we're going to dance at the end.
Hay momentos en la vida que desearíamos detener en el tiempo. Los vivimos. Vivimos por ellos. Son íntimamente personales. Son compartidos con mucho gusto. ¿Qué es la vida si no podemos vivir y disfrutar estos momentos de alegría, maravilla y felicidad? Queremos que la gente viva y disfrute más de los momentos preciosos de la vida. Para lograrlo, debemos tener un corazón y una mente sanos. Porque en el corazón es donde se sienten más los momentos de la vida. Y es en la mente donde estos momentos se convierten en memorias y son revividos una y otra vez. Es por eso que nuestra misión la hemos hecho el tener mejor salud del corazón y del cerebro. Y juntos hemos logrado un impacto extraordinario. Adultos saludables, niños más activos, sobrevivientes más fuertes. Pero apenas estamos comenzando. Hasta que haya un mundo libre de ataques al corazón y ataques cerebrales, estaremos ahí, haciendo posible una vida más larga y saludable para todos. Usted preguntará, ¿por qué hacemos lo que hacemos? La respuesta es simple. Porque somos la American Heart Association y la American Stroke Association. Y la vida es por la vida.
Do you suffer from persistent or recurring tooth pain? Have you put off visiting the dentist, hoping the problem will just go away on its own? Whether your pain is caused by tooth decay, gum disease, infection, trauma, or injury, waiting will only make it worse, and may even result in complete loss of the affected tooth. Even worse, some tooth problems can spread to the surrounding teeth, bone, and soft tissues, causing even more widespread pain and requiring expensive oral surgery. If you've been putting off visiting the dentist due to anxiety or fear of experiencing additional pain and discomfort during treatment, fear no more. Our experienced, respectful, and patient staff will treat the root cause of your toothache in the most gentle and pain-free way possible, so you can put an end to your pain once and for all. What are you waiting for? Contact us today.
¿Y ustedes qué dijeron? ¿Se le van a caer los ratings a María Powell TV Show? Pues no, señoras. Aquí tenemos de nuevo a nuestro queridísimo doctor José Ocete, que la verdad pues nos trae más información como ustedes no tienen ni idea de lo importante para sus niños. And welcome to Maria Powell TV Show. We have Dr. Ocete again. He is going to talk about something very important that is of concern for you and your children. So, José, ¿cómo estás? How are you doing?
Good to see you again.
Thank you so much. And I see you have I don't know how much of an admirer, but she's there.
Yeah, I think she's out.
She's out. So tell us, you were telling me something that I did not know, and I think it's very important for people to.
Well, I think it's something that's starting to be seen a little bit more. At least I've seen a couple cases here, and just thinking about what to talk about today, I said, well, we've talked before about tobacco, and we've talked about chewing tobacco and smoking, but nowadays, the new thing is the electronic cigarettes, or what they call vaping. And I know even at my kids' school, they were saying that's a problem. Okay, and kids, I don't know how they get it. They buy it off of
websites.
Yeah,
maybe.
some people, maybe off website, or I don't know how they get it, but they are getting it, and it's starting to be an issue. And so what vaping is basically an electronic cigarette that it converts a liquid into a vapor through heat. Okay, so as a dentist, not only, I guess if you read the vaping technically is safer than the smoke, because smoking a cigarette has, I think it's like 7,000 chemicals. I don't know how many chemicals there are, that they can break down. And vaping, I think about 98% of those, from what I understand, is not, is reduced, but there are still some side effects to the vaping. So, how bad is it? Here we have kids, as before, they used to just smoke. But now we're starting to see kids with this picture that they can get their electronic cigarettes through however somebody buys it for them, or online. And so what's the side effect as a dentist? What am I going to start to see? So part of the things that we're starting to see is due. So here's a graph here. You can see that even down to 8th graders, about 14% are starting to have to use this product. 53% of students have tried it just to see what it's like. 37, use it because it tastes good, and 23 because they were bored, and so they use it. And this is just a couple years ago, and I'm sure it's probably gone up. But what we start to see is just the effects of the nicotine. And the nicotine is really what causes the problem, because the nicotine, here we see a palate this is called nicotine stomatitis, where just the heat of a cigarette or a cigar, or now of the vapor, will cause this dryness. It's basically a dehydration of the tissue, and you start to see this. This is a dry Arizona mouth here, but you start to see that on the palate, and then you start to see this on the tongue as well. Okay, just because it'll cause a dry mouth. Okay, the use of this over time. Okay, so what do we see? You can see the papilla there, the taste buds basically just kind of punched out, trying to get some moisture. You can get a discolored tongue that we call that would be a mild, brown. We call it a hairy tongue, because again the papilla kind of overgrow. And then you can actually even have a black tongue over time. Let me see what the next picture is here. So the nicotine, again, what it causes, this dry mouth will cause the next stage, which as a dentist is going to be of concern, is just the cavities. Okay, a dry mouth, the mouth cannot be cleaned with the saliva, things stick to it. So now we're going to start to see an increase in decay on these kids that are using these electric cigarettes. Okay, so one of the things that they need to know, if they are going to use it, they need to drink lots and lots of fluid, because it's actually the dehydration caused by these cigarettes that can cause this. And obviously, you know, this is a danger. You've seen these cigarettes explode, you know, in pockets, and here we have you know, a kid that got injured because of explosion, you know, in the face there. But what's causing, and this is as it relates to chewing tobacco, but the nicotine also, what it causes is, you know, it's going to cause the dry mouth, which is xerostomia, bad breath, an increase in decay. Right. There should be another slide, I believe, that shows another chart, or is that the last one there? That may not have gotten on. But anyway, it causes increase in blood pressure, increase because it's a stimulant, increase in heart rate, you know, other systemic problems that it can cause over time. And if we've got kids using it at this, you know, at these young ages, what are we going to see later on? You know, we may not see an increase in the cancer, but we don't know. You know, the study's out on that. But as a dentist, my concern is, what am I going to start to see in the mouth, you know, over time? So.
Right. So would they be also hurting adults, I assume?
Oh yeah,
the same thing.
Exactly. As adults, except, but you know, I've seen, and moms have asked me, you know, what can these cause? And so right now, it's basically what I'm seeing in the mouth is just an increase in a dry mouth, and with a dry mouth, it's going to cause an increase in decay.
So the thing is that, you know, we don't know of all the side effects of these things. As long as it's a chemical that is not natural, that is not for you, it's going to have a side effect that will not be good. And, you know, it's like you said, the heart rate. I mean, just changes your entire heart,
your system,
and it just kills you. I mean, it's pretty much
time. One of the components of these liquids that I believe is one of the components that's used in propylene glycol, which is used in antifreeze for the car, basically. So, you know, I don't know how much of it, but I know it's in there, and so, you know, that's what's going into this vapor. So just the long-term effects we don't know, but just be aware that it is causing some damage.
Well, we're gonna do this interview in Spanish again, because I've gotten calls from people that are very interested in what you say when we do it in English, but we'll do it for the next segment.
Sure.
But thank you so much, Jose, and we're gonna get back because we have to listen what he has to say for other in Spanish. Quédense, señoras, con nosotros porque nos va a explicar en español también. Y bueno, señoras, lo prometido es deuda. Les traemos aquí al doctor Ocete, que tiene una información muy importante acerca de esos cigarros electrónicos, me parece que se llaman. Así que tome nota, porque de verdad que esto es muy importante y concierne la salud de usted o de sus hijos. José, gracias por estar aquí de nuevo.
Gracias, María.
Y pues un tema muy interesante, cómo cambian las cosas, ¿verdad? Cómo cambia la vida y con todos estos nuevos productos, nuevas mortificaciones, ¿no?
Así es. Y pues no sabía de qué tema sacar, y sé que habíamos hablado de los cigarros y los efectos de los cigarros y el tabaco, el chewing tobacco, ¿no? Sin fumar, y qué son las cosas que vemos orales después de pacientes que los usan por mucho tiempo. Entonces, lo que pensé es algo que he oído de mis hijos, ¿no? Que han visto en las escuelas que se está usando más y más este producto, que son los cigarros electrónicos, o vaping, que le llaman, que es un vapor, un líquido que se pone en con una batería que calienta el líquido y se transforma en vapor y pues es inhalado, ¿no? Aquí tenemos a estos, pues una foto vieja donde antes de chiquillos se fumaban con los cigarros, los cigarrillos, y ahora estamos viendo esto, ¿no? A los jóvenes que están usando estos productos nuevos, que en sí, por lo que se leen en los artículos, sí son pues más sanos, entre comillas, porque pues elimina mucho de los químicos que tiene el humo. Pero pues qué tan sanos realmente son, no se sabe, ¿no? Como dentista, pues a mí en particular me interesan los efectos de la boca, pero si vemos esta gráfica que dice que más o menos el 14% de estudiantes en el 8º grado o en la junior high ya han experimentado con estos productos. El 53% porque querían saber cómo eran. 37% los usan porque saben buenos. Muchos de estos productos tienen diferentes sabores, a vainilla, a limón, a lo que quieras, lo pueden probar, ¿no? Y el 23% lo usan pues porque estaban enfadados y algo más que hacer. Pero lo que tenemos que acordarnos es que estos productos tienen la nicotina, que es lo que causa la adicción. Porque ya que lo empiezan a hacer esto, se van a hacer adictos, ¿ok? Y si tenemos a estudiantes en 8º año usando la nicotina ya, ¿qué es lo que yo voy a ver como dentista de aquí en adelante, ¿no? Next. Pues parte de lo que empezamos a ver con la nicotina es esto, ¿no? Que esto es en el paladar. Es una resequedad, básicamente, deshidratación de los tejidos. Aquí vemos una boca en Arizona, ¿no? Reseca. Pues básicamente por estos productos, por la nicotina o el humo y el calor de estos productos. Se ven las papilas de la lengua resecas y resaltadas. Aquí vemos otras, se empieza a formar una capa de bacteria básicamente porque no se está enjuagando con la saliva. Se queda todo pegado, se forma esta capa de bacteria. Aquí pues esta es una capa un poco leve, ¿no? El que le llamamos un placa café. Puede llegar hasta un café oscuro o hasta negra, ¿okay? De tanto que se reseca. Y pues aparte un mal aliento de bucal, ¿no? Que se despiertan durante el día, que pueden sentir y tener mal aliento. Y pues go back for me. Esto es lo que temo que vamos a empezar a ver con esa resequedad que no está bañando los dientes. Vamos a ver que va a subir la incidencia de la carie, ¿ok? Vamos a regresar a lo anterior, porque si hay una resequedad en la boca, la carie va a subir, ¿ok? Y pues esto es obvio, ¿no? Que esas baterías que se calientan y se han visto en las noticias explosiones en los bolsillos o en las bolsas de las señoras. Entonces, si lo están usando, puede haber esto causando trauma, no sean a los tejidos por fuera o por dentro, ¿no? Que les truene y les lastime los dientes en la boca. Así que la nicotina es básicamente el problema, porque se van a hacer adictos. Esto es un tabaco, ¿no? Pues que normalmente ya habíamos hablado después, pero ¿qué es peor? ¿Un tabaco así o los cigarrillos electrónicos? Con el tabaco, next one, vamos a ver estas manchas también blancas aquí por debajo, que son premalignas, ¿no? Y entonces unas manchas blancas que empezamos a ver en la boca
ya
no es bueno. Normalmente queremos hacer biopsia, a ver si es, o nomás eliminar lo que lo está causando. Entonces cuando empezamos a ver esas lesiones blancas en la boca en la juventud, pues ¿qué vamos a hacer a largo plazo?
Exacto.
No puede ser muy bueno a largo plazo, especialmente si están empezando a usarlos hoy en 8º grado. ¿Qué va a hacer cuando tengan 20 años? ¿Cómo van a estar?
Tantos años.
O en adelante.
Exacto, sí dice que las personas pueden traer a sus niños a que les revises la boca, ¿no? En un momento dado, en caso de que sepan los papás que sus hijos pues hacen ese tipo de
Sí, digo, exacto, si saben que lo usan, lo que tienen que usar es mucha agua, tomar
ok.
mucha agua, ¿ok? Tienen que mantenerse hidratados, porque eso es lo que causa la deshidratación de los tejidos, la resequedad de la lengua, resequedad en el paladar y obviamente la carie que va a empezar a empezar de nuevo, ¿no? Si está tan reseca la boca. Entonces
Wow.
hay que estar muy pendientes.
Muy pendientes con los niños, más que nada, ahora que están pues yendo a la escuela y empiezan otra vez con las amistades y bueno, usted nunca sabe, señora.
Una tentación.
¿No?
Y
Es
sí,
normal.
o sea, tal vez sean más sanos y si muchos de los niños lo están usando, va a estar la tentación ahí para todos. Así que hay que
Sí.
estar pendientes y
Buena
abusados, como
comunicación.
decía mi abuelito.
Buena comunicación con sus hijos. Así de que ya sabe, señora, hay que llevar a sus niños o ustedes vayan con el mejor dentista de Tucson, que es el doctor Ocete, y toda su oficina, que es una oficina de verdad muy profesional con las técnicas más avanzadas, la tecnología más avanzada y pues los precios de verdad que perfectos. José, gracias de nuevo
Gracias, María.
por estar con nosotros. Y bueno, pues quédense aquí en María Powell TV Show porque les tenemos más información. Quédense con nosotros. And we always have very interesting people, but today is very, very special. We have an amazing person. His name is Larry Martin. He's an astrologer. And well, he's got some very nice, cute information to give us, and of course, informative. Hi, Larry.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here. And
Thank you.
welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank
So
you for
tell us a
having me.
little bit about you and how the whole thing started with the astrology.
Well, basically, I started learning astrology when I was a teenager, and then I went ahead and got degrees in sociology and psychology both. And so I kind of blended them all together, and that kind of sent me on my journey. And then I was picked up by a magazine in New York known as People magazine, if you've ever seen that. And so
Wow.
I became their online astrologer for about 6 years in the late 1990s.
Wow, that's
lot of fun.
interesting. I can imagine. My goodness, I don't know. I'm sure you met a lot of people as well.
Oh yeah, famous people, celebrities, you get starstruck, and you go out to dinner in New York, and of course New York is just one of those special places.
But cold every now and then, right?
Oh
Cold.
yeah, you got to run in between the buildings, dodge the cold
Wow.
air.
So how, and of course I think you have a very interesting job, of course, because we all want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I think we're always curious. But you were talking a little bit about more of the position of the planets and that. How can
Right.
you see those things?
Well, you just begin to remember the more you do research
Sure.
and the more you work on it, and computers help tremendously because everybody knows the Earth takes 1 year to go around the sun. But, do you know that Mars takes 2, or Jupiter 12, or Saturn 29, or Uranus 84? And when you remember those cycles, and the more often you look things up every day, you just remember where the planets are. So you know when they're about to change or shift or make a geometric aspect to another planet.
By the way, let me tell my viewers who speak Spanish. Quiero presentarles, por cierto, ya se me estaba yendo el camión aquí, que tenemos a una persona muy interesante que es el señor Larry Martin, que es un astrólogo. Y bueno, le estaba preguntando más que nada cómo ellos pueden ver pues, las posiciones de los planetas y como dice, bueno, a lo mejor obviamente la computadora, la tecnología ayuda muchísimo, pero me estaba diciendo que yo no sabía, esto sí lo sabía, que la Tierra la gira alrededor del Sol en un año. Y bueno, los otros planetas duran diferente tiempo. Yo pensaba que todos giraban alrededor del Sol al mismo tiempo, pero no. Y eso, bueno, le interesa. Aparte que tuvo un trabajo muy interesante en People Magazine y pues obviamente se imagina todas las personalidades que conoció. Dijo que era un trabajo pues muy interesante, muy, muy padre y pues lo disfrutó mucho ahí en Nueva York. That was great.
Yeah, well, it's like looking at a clock with a lot of different hands on it. You know, most people are used to looking at their wristwatch to see what time it is. I look at the planets to see what's going on.
Well, tell us a little bit. What can you tell us? You were talking a little bit about some. Well, by the way, we're both Aquarius.
Right? Yeah.
So that's
so
cool.
you know, we're innovative and we're creative and we love our freedom. So
Yes.
anybody trying to tell us what to do, it's not going to go very well. But basically, what we're looking at right now is a lot of intensity. You know, people are really on edge right now because of where Mercury and Mars is. Because if we're looking at the sky in any time during August, you know, of 2018, we can actually see both Mercury and Mars kind of slipping behind the sun. And that only happens once every couple of years. And when they both do the same thing at the same time, it's a combination of frustration and anguish, and we want to hurry up and speed
Yes.
things up, and you know, no room for patience, and miscommunication can happen. Batteries can fry, computers can go wrong, fax machines can putter out. So it's just one of those things where you need to have a plan B, and you need to have alternative methods of getting around.
I like the plan B thing. I'm a plan B person because I think that you always want to be on the safe side.
Absolutely.
And when things don't work, if it doesn't depend on you, because sometimes we want things to work, but
Right.
we can only make things happen when it depends only on ourselves. But if it doesn't, then
Absolutely.
then it goes the other way.
Yeah.
But anyways, and well, that's crazy.
It is, and we have an eclipse tomorrow. So it's all the more reason to be careful out there, be careful driving, look where you're going, just anticipate, drive defensively. And you were actually born on an eclipse, which is even more fascinating. It could indicate that your mother or your father were going through some pretty intense times when you were born. So I don't know the exact circumstances of what was going on when you were born, but you've got that
Crazy.
fierce independence. And
Yeah.
you might have grown up thinking you were a little crazy.
Okay, well, that's normal. That has been like something that I've been known for. But thank you so very much for all this
Absolutely.
beautiful information. How can people contact you if they are interested?
Oh yes, they can go to my website, learn more
Okay.
about astrology, learn more about myself and my services. It's www.larrymartin.biz. It's LARRYMARTIN.BIZ.
Okay.
And then they can also reach me by phone at area code 513-476-2222.
Well, thank you so very much,
Thank you for
Larry.
having me.
Thank you, thank
It's
you.
been great.
Y bueno, amigos, por cierto, vayan a la página de Larry, que les vamos a poner aquí toda la información. Pueden consultarlo, les puede dar mucha información que es muy importante porque eso los puede ayudar un poquito en su vida. Así es de que, bueno, espero que les haya gustado este segmento. Quédense con nosotros and we'll be back.
Hi, we're David and Catherine Eblin, and we just had our closing. And this is the second time we're on go around with Maria, and as usual, this was incredible. And everything went just perfect, and we just can't wait to get into our house. And
We highly recommend.
Yeah.
That
we highly recommend you want to make a real estate transaction, just get a hold of Maria. She'll take care of you.
we've bought and sold, and it's been a good experience.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm here to talk about Help You Sell this morning. And I just wanted to let everybody know that the team of John and Maria are just wonderful. They helped me out of a real jam with my 91-year-old parents, and will be forever indebted to them. I'm so grateful that they did such a good job for me.
Hola amigos, pues gracias por estar aquí en nuestro segmento de bienes raíces. Soy María Powell de Help You Sell Galería Realty, broker designado. Y pues ahora quería hablarles un poquitito de mí y de mi experiencia. Más que nada porque quisiera que ustedes supieran que cuando contratan a esta servidora, pues tengo una experiencia ya de 19 años. He vendido más de 600 casas aquí en Tucson que han estado en MLS y también fuera de MLS, como for sale by owners y todos esos tipos de ventas diferentes. Y bueno, pues más que nada también la experiencia de poder negociar contratos en su beneficio siempre. La otra cosa es que por lo mismo de que cuando uno vende más casas, tiene mucha más experiencia, pues cómo hacer un contrato, cómo negociar con las personas, cómo hacer que la transacción se lleve a cabo con la mínima preocupación y la mínima lista de problemas. Así es de que cuando tengan una pregunta, por favor llámeme. Y por cierto, si usted quiere vender su casa directamente, tenemos un paquete muy padre para las personas que quieren hacer su venta directa. Y le damos consejos gratuitos, no le cuesta nada, ¿no es cierto? Es Llámenos para poderles dar toda la información. Tiene consejos de todo lo que usted necesita ver y hacer con su casa cuando la quiera vender. También en caso de que su casa no se haya vendido porque expiró, si ya la tenía en venta, pues felicidades, porque ahora puede poner su casa en venta con nosotros y ahorrarse mucho dinero en comisiones. Así es de que llámeme 520-975-6697. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, my experience with real estate, and a couple of the marketing materials that we have for our new clients. Number one, I have a 19-year experience in the business. I've only been with Help You Sell, and I've also sold over 600 homes here in Tucson, all areas practically. So I'm very experienced, and I love negotiating and the benefit of my clients. The other thing is, of course, that trying to keep or make it happen, keep the transaction together, where a lot of the times there are issues that people don't want to solve or are difficult to solve. Well, everything has a solution. It's just a matter of how we can handle those situations. The other thing is, if you had your house on the market and it didn't sell, congratulations, your house didn't sell. Now you can sell with Help You Sell. And what that means is that you're going to be saving lots of money on commissions, and getting full real estate services for a low set fee. And the other thing is, if you say, well, no, I'm not interested, I want to sell my home by myself, then we have a packet that we'll give to you for free and tell you all the different kinds of tips on how to sell your home, what to do when you get a contract, and that will cost you nothing. So give me a call at 520-975-6697 and let's get your home sold. And well, now we are in the fun starts here with this kind of segment, which is the memes. And I wanted to, before anything, we want to congratulate everybody for their birthday, if this is your birthday month. Queremos darle la felicitación a todos los que cumplían años en este mes. Buon cumpleaños a tutti i nostri amici dall'Italia. Happy birthday if you're here. And of course, again, feliz cumpleaños a todos nuestros televidentes que están ahí en sus casitas esta mañana de domingo. Y pues ahora vamos a los memes y comenzamos con este que dice: si te dieras cuenta el poder que tienen los pensamientos, nunca tendrías pensamientos negativos. Señoras, este es el más importante de todos, yo pienso, ojalá que lo recordemos. Los malos pensamientos, que yo soy muy adicta a eso a veces, nos pueden hasta enfermar. And let's go to the next one. The hard part is in getting your body in shape. The hard part is getting your mind in shape. Y quiero decir que no es tan difícil tener o ponerse en forma físicamente, pero la mente sí tenemos que controlarla y pues hacerla que haga ejercicios. Next one is, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try improving of yourself and see what happens. It's not improving, it's approving of yourself and see what happens. Y quiere decir que siempre nos criticamos, decimos cómo estamos de esto, del otro, pero si no hacemos nada por mejorar, pues eso no va a pasar. The next one is, the relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. So the first thing you have to do is love yourself so that you can love others. Primero hay que amarse uno mismo para poder amar a los demás, ¿es cierto? And then self-improvement reading list, life habits, business know-how, and healthy outlook. So si queremos mejorar, estos son los tipos de libros que tenemos que leer cómo tener buenos hábitos, cómo tener un buen negocio, cómo hacer un negocio y cómo tener salud, que es bien importante, señora. Okay. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. So, and it's true. I've been thinking some things and really they happen. So really need to make sure that you have positive thoughts always. Y luego dice, don't live the same year after year and call it life. Que quiere decir, no siga haciendo lo mismo, señora, todo el tiempo. Tenemos que cambiar, tenemos que mejorar todos los años. And then, beautiful things happen in your life when you distance yourself from the negative. Y no me digan que no es cierto. Y eso va con personas y pensamientos negativos, que muchas veces la vida mejora si nos alejamos de las personas y, como les decía, pensamientos negativos. Hagan la prueba, yo lo estoy intentando. Y también dice, continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Así que don't look to be perfect right away and all the time. Just try to improve things little by little and you will find that it's going to be a lot better than anything else. And this is for you mothers out there. How do I put this? You will never sleep again. And isn't that true, Dan?
Oh, absolutely.
I got this one for him. So no me digan que no es cierto. Dice el niño, ¿cómo te puedo decir esto? De aquí en adelante no vas a dormir jamás. Otra vez. Y sí es cierto, cuando uno tiene hijos, ¿no? Y bueno, que me falta todavía. Cosas que odia mi mamá. Que me quede callado cuando me está hablando y que le responda cuando me está hablando. O sea que a nosotros las mamás mexicanas, pues hay que casi adivinarnos la mente. Ok, y el último dice, doctor, creo que soy alérgico al vino. Y el doctor le dice, ¿a qué vino? Pues a una consulta médica, doctor, concéntrese. Es simpático que me lo hayan mandado. Y I think that's it. So, well, now stay with us because I think this is where the fun starts. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about something that we are working on. So, stay tuned. Regresamos con ustedes pronto. Y bueno amigos, pues ¿qué creen? Que ya ahora sí la sorpresa que les tenía para todo el programa, y es que vamos a ir a entrevistar a este maravilloso personaje a Italia, Roma, el Dr. Vintage. Así es de que estamos súper emocionados porque no tienen una idea de verdad la emoción, la felicidad. Vamos a hacer 2 especiales con él. Y bueno, pues el principal lo vamos a hacer en este Palacio del Gobierno, del Congreso, en Roma, centro de Roma, con más de 3,000 personas ahí. Y bueno, va a ser una noche espectacular. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the amazing surprise that we're preparing for you. We're going to go to Italy, exactly in Rome, and we're going to interview this amazing, wonderful celebrity from Italy that will really make an amazing special for all of you. We will be doing a couple of specials, but the main one and the most fun, I believe, is going to be the one we're going to record at the Palace of Congress in Rome with more than 3,000 people there. So stay with us and just remember that we're going to bring you this special Maria Powell TV show from Italy directly to America. So let's watch some of his, one of his reels in a small interview that we did with him in this past May. Stay with us.
Papà! Ma che sta a fare? Sta a dormire? Ci stanno a aspettare. Hai voluto il vintage e mo pedala.
Hola amigos y bienvenidos a su casa, los saluda María Powell y vean con quién estamos aquí, una personalidad de Roma y de todo el mundo, en realidad de toda Italia. Nos encontramos con el doctor Vintage Paolo Pasquali.
Carissimi,
Paolo,
ciao Maria, ciao.
come stai?
Bene, che sorpresa, stai a Roma, ti svegli la mattina, apri la finestra e che vedi Maria. Come Maria? Maria non stava in America, sì, stava in America, ma è venuta a Roma a trovare il dottor Vintage perché stiamo preparando
Un speciale dall'Italia all'America.
nostalgia, la nostalgia degli anni 70, 80, 90 tra l'Italia e l'America. Sarà un successone.
Esattamente, musica degli anni 70, 80,
80,
90.
90.
Esattamente speciale. Immaginate, il Dr. Vintage arriva all'America e va a fare lo che si chiama un casino.
Un casino o un casino, non si sa.
Esattamente, ti aspettiamo.
Sì,
Paolo.
vengo, grazie
Venimos, vamos a
dell'invito.
fare tante cose belle, así que amigos estén al pendiente because Dr. Vintage arrives to America and we'll have an amazing production, all done specially from you, or for you from Dr. Vintage.
Yes, and the Vintage Angels, 4 beautiful, amazing dancers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful time. So, see you soon. Bienvenidos a su casa, nos vemos prontos. Dr. Vintage, dall'Italia all'America.
Hola amigos!
Yeah, I'm here, close now. Do you feel my soul? What I want is you. Hold me in your arms, 'cause I know you leave me alone if I stayed away, yeah. Me and you, we're still loving now, eating fondue. I never let you go. You're giving me love. You, I will say, please don't let me down. I really want you. Pull me closer, darling. I will find the key of your heart. Sweet and sour, you and I, something wrong. I believe in you. All the life I live, I dream of you. And now you're here, I'm playing your game, yeah. Me and you, we're still loving now, eating fondue. I never let you go. You're giving me love.
And well, we finally got to the end of this emission of Maria Powell TV Show, and I want to thank you for your presence. Muchísimas gracias por haber estado aquí con nosotros. Y ya saben, señoras, que las queremos mucho, las esperamos aquí próximamente, todos los domingos a las 9 de la mañana por Azteca Tucson, Canal 14. So, we'll see you here at Maria Powell TV Show. Let's dance!
Era un bel ragazzetto negli anni 80, sui piatti suonava Santa Esmeralda, DJ Television su Italia 1, i miei miti a memoria, uno per uno. Tutte le mattine mi alzavo dal letto con l'idea di diventare come Cecchetto, produrre via Verdi, ballare su un palco, cantare per la gente volando in alto. Avrei dato 2 dita per esserci dentro, Raya, Samantha, Sabrina, Fomento. La musica del sogno, ancora ci ripenso, e intanto nasceva Lorenzo. Give it fire! Alright! It's honest night, together we love again. Questa notte è la notte è la nostra. Another light, before we drown in darkness. Say you never let me down. Oh, say you never love me. Hi, everybody wanna spend my time. My name is Powell and rock the mic. We're walking like in the Dolce Vita. E la musica va. This time we got it right. E il video ripassa in TV. We're living like in the Dolce Vita. E intanto noi siamo ancora qua. It's honest night, together we love again. Questa notte è la notte è la nostra. Another light, before we drown in darkness. Say you never let me down. Oh, say you never love me.
Hai presente le stelle e le torri gemelle? Quelle che non esistono più, quelle che non esistono più. E se ti parlo di calcio? E se ti suono un po' il banjo? Dici che sono depresso, che non sto nel contesto, che profumo di marcio. Ma se ti porto nel bosco, mi dici portami in centro. Perché lì non c'è campo, poi fuori di testa come l'ultima volta.
Siamo l'esercito del selfie, di chi si abbronza con l'iPhone, ma non abbiamo più contatti.
We are rolling? We are rolling?
Yes, no.
Go ahead and announce.
We are recording segment number 8. Y bueno, pues ya conocen mi imaginación y no nada más eso. I think I already made a mistake, Harry. Sorry.
All right, let's cut it.
Así es de que les presento a Sofía Powell. Hi, Sofía. How are you?
Hi, Maria. Hi, thank you. I'm fine.
We're very happy that you're here finally.
Oh, thank God, that was perfect.
Pasó, Sofía.
Así es de que los esperamos aquí en Maria Powell TV Show.
Miami equals black mask, black gloves with a little bit of rope to tie.
This program was brought to you by Help You Sell Galleria Realty.